For the second weekend of the FIA European Truck Racing Championship, we are now in Austria. In Austria, on the famous Red Bull Ring, you know, a Formula One racetrack, but also a truck racing racetrack. We had a chance to start this weekend by an AC/DC concert, a huge show, but during the weekend the show will be on the track with very good competition, because after Valencia, Kiss is on the lead, but the Freightliner and Jokenan and all the other competitors are also in the game. The other news this weekend, we have an Iveco team with two trucks there, with a national hero, Marcus Alstrandsfasser, but also the famous Gerd Korber. And also this weekend, two trucks from Tampool Mercedes team with André Kursim and Roland Relfeld. And believe me, it will be a nice show on the track.
It was raining here yesterday, but now the trucks are racing on a dry track, qualifying practice. The fastest lap brings the best position on the starting grid and the biggest chance for a good finish in the race. This is particularly important on a short course where overtaking is very difficult. Saturday's qualifying practice finished like this. The FIA European Truck Racing Championship, the Red Bull Ring, the opening race of the season's second racing weekend. The trucks are running on a shorter version of the track, a mere 2,300 meters. But they have to go round 20 times. It's really hard to overtake on this fast and modern circuit. That is why the top drivers are hanging on to their positions from the qualifying practice. Hungarian Kish is first. The defending champion is driving MAN number 1. Behind him, in the Freightliner Special number 55, is the Czech pilot Latsko. The third is the 3-times champion Jochen Hahn of Germany. His MAN as number 2. The race is quite fast and aggressive, but the top of the field hasn't changed. Kish, Latsko, Hahn.
Thank God it was quite calm, you know. After the start I could get in front and manage a little bit of a gap and be out in front for the whole race. So it was good. The hard thing was, you know, the preparation, because we've had a very hard 2-3 weeks in the team at home, but I'm very thankful that we are here.
The Red Bull Ring is primarily a Formula One circuit. You can literally touch the top racing cars. Quite naturally, it's the only local pilot, Marcus Altenstrasser, who has come into the limelight. He is driving an Iveco.
It's fantastic. In a race in Austria, here on this very nice place in Austria on the Red Bull Ring, I'm happy to can race here with the Iveco, and I think many spectators, and it's very nice. Yes, I like it. Yes, it's very short. It's for the spectators, maybe more interesting. We go 20 laps, and the spectators have a lot from this. Yes.
And there is also one interesting comeback. German Roland Relfeld is trying his luck in his Mercedes after many years.
It's a very simple track, so it was easy for me just to come into it. I know the track, so it was better than also to concentrate on the truck and to get a feeling for the handling and everything, and making some setup changes, so just to get the sensors back. You know, after 14 years when I've done some super truck racing, it's a new story for me. Last year I was doing GT3 races, also knowing the track from that, so in that case that's not the problem. But the audience is great. You see lots of people, good atmosphere. That's cool.
Handicap race. The 8 best-placed drivers from the previous race changed their positions at the start. As any truck racing fan knows, this swap in starting positions is certain to result in more duels and more overtaking. After the initial jostling, it's Gerd Körber in Iveco number 27 who takes the lead. This 52-year-old German driver has 3 European Championship titles under his belt. Now he appears in the championship only as a race-by-race driver. But quite definitely, he hasn't forgotten how to race. Eventually, Gerd cannot keep pace with the cream of the crop. Hahn and Kish gradually get ahead of him. From behind, Czech driver Vršecký in Freightliner number 33 is bringing strong pressure on the German. It's a perfect photo finish. Körber defended his bronze position, coming in an incredible 26 thousandths of a second ahead of his rival. It's a lucky day for the German veteran.
It was the longest race in my life, I think. I see in the mirror both Bagurs to follow me, and I say, please, 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 let me on the third place, let me on the third place. And David and Lacko is coming closer and closer and closer. So now I'm happy that I can have a podium place for the team, especially. We're working hard in the last 4 years. We can see the result.
Another racing day is to start under the giant bull. The pilots are taking it easy for the time being. Before they set out for the next battle, there is an interesting topic in store for them: flags.
As you know, safety is important, and FIA really take care about safety, and one of the most efficient points for safety are the flag. You know, the flag, we have many marshals all over the tracks, and the race direction can give some advice to the marshal, and the marshal advise the racers in the trucks. Of course, one of the most important one is the yellow flag. The yellow flag will announce a danger, and of course, if you move the yellow flag, that means the danger is soon, and if you have a double yellow flag, that means it's also a bigger danger. That's the one who really advise well the driver on the safety point of view. If it's a really a big problem on the track and the race director give the order to stop the race, in this case we must put the red flag. Red flag means we need to stop the race because the danger is too big or something happened, a big accident on the track. And we don't use so much, in fact, because most of the time is yellow, but in case of big problem, we need to put the red flag. Many other flags are important. For example, this one, the red and yellow, because the red and yellow means the track change, the adherence, the surface change. It can be oil, it can be gravel or something on the track, but the surface will change, and when we show that to the driver, it means take care because something is wrong on the track. But we will not stop the race. They just need to be safe and to secure. Another flag which is very important for safety reason is the blue flag. The blue flag means we will advise the driver, then he will be overtaken by another one. That's for the slower trucks, the one who, for example, have one lap behind. And this one, concerning safety, is very important because that means that the fast truck will arrive and they need to take care to let them pass, you know. Another one really important for the drivers because they don't like to see this one, but the race director always pat this one, is a warning flag. Warning flag means then white and black. The driver made a mistake and they get a warning. For example, he cut a corner a little bit too much, or he touched a corner marker, you know, because in truck racing we are really strict on the race line, and if one truck go or pass the white line, he can get a warning flag. The most important one, and everybody wants to see this one first because it's a good sign, is the jacket flag, because the jacket flag means the race is over, and of course the first one who see that normally win the race, and everybody wants to see this one first.
Sunday's qualifying practice. Kish, Latsko, Hahn, Vršecký. Nothing much has changed at the top of the race since yesterday. Are you missing some names from the last season? You are right. Due to different reasons, the Swiss driver Bösiger, the Hungarian trucker Major, the blonde German pilot Steffi Harm, or the Czech veteran Wojciech have now disappeared from the field. But there are new faces instead. For instance, the British pilot Ryan Smith in a light blue MAN has been doing pretty well. Ryan is currently second in the British Truck Racing Championship, and he succeeded in winning points here as well. The first to see the longed-for checkered flag is once again Norbert Kisch, with Latsko and Hahn as runners-up. Endless crowds of spectators. Endless toil on the trucks. Endless lines of people seeking autographs. Endlessly long legs of the hostesses. Everything is inevitably heading towards the last race. Handicap race. As a result, the pilots keep the ball rolling from the beginning. The German driver Reinert, number 7, is in the lead for quite a long time. Also cruising ahead is Albacete in his red MAN number 23. So far the Spaniard cannot get the upper hand as he wished. But by this time it's the dominating figure of the Red Bull Ring 2015, Norbert Kisch, who is getting ready to attack. Up to the last season, a driver could win a maximum 60 points during the weekend racing. Since the handicap race was awarded half of the points, but now winners of all the races get the same number of points. So the winner takes all, grabbing 80 points. And Kisch has managed to do that. 24,000 spectators witness a new trucking record. Kisch is first, Reinert second, ahead of Albacete. Wrzecki is the bad luck guy of the weekend, fourth in 4 races. And Norbert Kisch has won all the laurels and glory.
I just can't say enough thanks for the team and for the guys, because we are making a very, very good job with the racetrack. It's just, you know, awesome. I can do whatever I want from the start till the last lap. I could even push in the last lap, and you know, I can stay on the outside. I can do whatever I want.
The team championship is still led by the Bagheera Racing 1969 team in Freightliner Specials. The championship now continues in the inscrutable Misano circuit in Italy.